YouTube. Hello there everyone on YouTube. Welcome to another episode here on this Karak 8 Peaks already won campaign. It's the traits the Rangers have versus the Longbeards. Hello Heaven Dark Edge, how you doing, dude? How you doing today, mate? I've just started, it's 4 minutes starting up. So yeah, one thing that I was checking is basically how good these guys are in terms of close quarters infantry. Yeah, the fast in stock are really nice. Like I certainly use a couple of these guys to flank. I'm predicting that right now I'm gonna have to go against the dwarves. I'm just gonna show you because the dwarves are everywhere. So for now, doing well. Finally recovered after the hurricane. Wow, that's not something that I usually hear here in Portugal, man. Where was the hurricane? You're in the US, is that it? So as I was saying, well, the dwarves control all of the territory that basically I have to conquer. So at some point I'm gonna have to go to war with them. Right now the Empire and the Vampire Counts are really at war with each other, and there's the Chaos coming in. So it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult, guys. Britonia actually has Reichland, which is amazing. Which is kind of cool. Talia is suffering because they're at war with Estalia there. And the border princes were certainly gonna go away. So here's my thought. I'm just gonna build up, as much as I can, recover from this, from this fight. Probably take up a lot. Like Karakirin is going for level 4, which is for level 5, I think. Yeah, it's going for level 5. So that's gonna be good. And I still have a very steady income, even though. And I do have some units that can defend myself. So I would honestly probably merge these units, just to make sure that I get as less upkeep as possible. Belegar Ironhammer. These guys, it's not like I can recruit many units. Well, I can actually recruit these Longbeards. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to immediately merge these guys. There we go. That's a little bit less in upkeep, so that we don't have to worry too much about it. Anything, I can always recruit them. And I'm gonna do the same thing here. Honestly, these dwarf warriors, I'm gonna merge them, but I feel like I'm not gonna need too many of them. So suddenly I'm earning 4,000, which is perfect for the plans that I have. I have one great book of grudges, with one grudge that it's not gonna happen. The Crooked Moon Mutinous Gits. I should honestly forget about it as soon as this guy is destroyed, so that's fine. Okay. So, what are we gonna do? Basically, stand up and hang on. I could conquer everything that is around here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna capture everything that is destroyed, like Character of Art there. Winds have changed. Right, that's nice. Damage rolls success. Where? Here. Right? So I should assassinate one of these guys. This guy is what? Rank? What is his rank? He's rank 8. How about this one? This one is rank 4. So maybe I could actually assassinate one of these guys. Let me see. It takes 35%. Let me see if my public order guy can do better. 39. Certainly not. How about my engineer? Do you get better? 34%. Oh, how about this other guy? Oh, this is rank 1. Hang on. Oh yeah, that's 45%. Let me see this guy so that I don't have to spend that one. 41%. Let's go for it. Failure. Right, that's okay. You tried. How about this? 20%. Ooh.
It is time.
25%. Okay, just because he is wary now. We're paying attention now. Okay, so I should get on to 40, 30. Well, let's go with. Let's just stay like this. The population surplus. Let me see. So 1 turn for population surplus. Buildings give 40. Characters give a lot. Dude, that's a nice ceiling you have there. I'm gonna explain Mr. Waki stuff. It has a very interesting explanation. There's a cat on the other side of the video, so she's pulling the cable. So I'm gonna show you just so you realize. There we go. Where is she? Come on, sweetie. Get away. She just... There we go. So that is... let me see if I can... Hello, sweetie. That's Aria for you guys. So thank you very much for letting me know regarding the camera. It's I do check it out once in a while. But yeah, that was an interesting ceiling, wasn't it? You know? Thank you so much, Mr. Marcus. How are you doing today, by the way? What I was saying, I was checking out that maybe, you know, just getting an extra 10 in growth is not necessary, so I'm not going to spend that money. I just wanted the extra 30, you know, the initial 30. It's really good. So for now, I think there's nothing else to build here. Yeah, it doesn't seem so. This guy can just keep moving. Yeah, let's just keep moving. I'm getting very low on you know, with the attitude on these guys because of all the trespasses, of course, you know. But it was essential, you know. I had to do those. Now these guys are suffering. They're already on 12 units only. Maybe I can even get an action against them. Oh, I can assault units or I can assassinate. Let's assassinate the guy. Why not? Quest successful. See, I managed to assassinate the guy, so I got more money. Deploy a Thane hero on Desolation of Nagash. Alright, that's very easy actually. And I got more money even. That was perfect. So he wants me to deploy a Thane. This is Runesmith. Let's beat him. And there's the Thane. He wants me to deploy it on this province. So let's go for it. Why not, you know? So there's not a lot of stuff to do right now. Let me just check for construction and stuff. Alright, so public order is fine for now. I could upgrade the clan barracks, but I honestly believe it's better to get public order and other stuff. Nothing here and nothing on Karak Aizo. I really need to recruit a secondary master engineer, but for that I need the engineer's workshop. And I don't know if I can get a second one. So that's going to be tricky. For now it seems to be fine. Can I recruit anyone here? No, just Thanes, which I cannot because of the number of them allowed. How can I get more? Hang on a second. It does tell me. Yeah, I need many Hall of Oaths to be able. How are your relations with the dwarfs, given that they are so large? I just showed them. So it used to be. There's two things that I have to bear in mind. So the dwarfs have all the territory that I had to get through in order to get Karakate Peaks. So it gave me, like, you see there, trespasses minus 73 because I had to move all my troops over their lands and I couldn't get a military alliance. Now the good thing is that since we already had so many, you know, treaties and everything going for us, it's now just kind of neutral attitude, which is rather good. The trespasses, I think they disappear after a while, so that's fine. It's kind of bad for us because we don't, after getting Karakate Peaks, now we don't get anything else. You know, I can't safely get any places from this area, so I'm gonna have to go against anything that is ruined. So hopefully the vampire counts, you know, will do something. They're actually trading with the dwarves. Oh, silly. So these guys, I don't know if they have any settlements. They seem to have one there. So hopefully that will help us out. You know, maybe that will help us out. If they start getting them into trouble is rather good. Now, I really want to raise the public order here because, yeah, it's better. It's better. I'm just trying to see that these episodes are just going to be more to have to grow. You know. Okay, this is a Thane, and it's the one that I want to be the trainer. So yeah, let's go with Drill Master. Because I like to have one of these, since you get two, I like to have one of them for as trainer to get more better units, you know, and one to be with my army. And the one with my army is already on the other side, so yeah. I should send my master engineer around here just to make sure that I get the bonuses. You know, I could betray the dwarves and just conquer many smaller settlements and wreak havoc. But I don't think that would be the best idea just now. You know, I need some better troops and some better stuff. Okay, they are failing on those. I have a population surplus. Let me check that out. Oh, that was here. Karakate Peaks. I really need to get those population surplus going. So change per turn is 86. If I would get 96, it wouldn't change the number of turns. So I did fine not getting the stuff that I needed. Now I need to deploy this to get the quest, because I think there's a quest, right, for that. Hammer of Angrund. Yeah, deploy a Thane hero on this province. So I'm already deploying it. I should earn that quest stuff. So Karakate Peaks can only build this. Let me keep moving this guy. Yeah, really want him to go through this area into the vampire's lands. Just to make sure, you know. So this guy modifies construction costs by 30%. Now, that basically that's really good. But as soon as I start going with this, I think I might just send him away. No. And this province is not going to be the best province for a while. Okay, this is good. I'm going to deploy him just to make sure that their actions are poor. That is cool. By the way, Chaos has arrived, of course. You know. I do have something else that I can build up here. How about here? Nothing? How about Karakaiser? Nothing as well. I'm so tempted at destroying these god holes and building up some other stuff. So let me see. What would it be? I could get the Woodman's Hut. Well, it doesn't generate a lot of money. It's just 200 when you see it. In Zaraxil, what could I get? It already has a trinket market, so I don't see the bonus there. Yeah, I don't really see the bonuses. I could get this, more income. You beeline for the dwarf capital 2 armies. You could easily work your way back down to Black Crag and hamstring the dwarves. Not only if you upgrade the walls on 8 peaks, but that's just what I would do. Sorry for backseat game. Dude, backseat game all the way. Don't worry about it, by the way. I'm not as experienced as I would like on the game, mostly because I have a job. I work 9 hours a day. I'm on vacation right now. But yeah, like the only thing that I'm considering is that I made this army it's kind of basic army. It can deal with dwarven armies, but I would prefer to have some specific units to deal with dwarven armies. For that, anything that is really good in armor piercing, or a bigger focus on that. Right now, I'm also hoping that there are some repellents that turn out to diminish their power here. Hopefully. Or maybe the Crooked Moon can even start conquering some stuff. Chaos might do some stuff as well. In the meantime, there are some factions getting killed, which is always nice. Okay, I managed to get that one. In order to get the Shield of Defiance, I need to fight a specific battle. Oh, there we go. That's an easy battle. There are some reinforcements expected, but I can deal with this army with what I have. Where is it? It's here. Nice, nice. So considering that, let me move this guy here. So the rangers I already have enough. Already have good bolt throwers and good specific units. I would just get a couple of these Longbeards in order to have those to fight that out. So let me check out the population surplus for now. I'm not going to recruit units for now because yeah, I want to build up. You know, I want to get everything there.
You're not right, Dad.
So I could build up this. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that I should be sending out this guy because of the construction reduction. It just helps out so much with reducing, you know, the money that I have to spend for this stuff. How much does this cost? 6,000. How much this costs? 6,000. I think I'm gonna wait on that. Instead of starting right away, I'm gonna wait until my engineer arrives. That way I'll have a lot of money and then I can just save it up a little bit. It's not like I'm in a hurry, you know. Like this is 6,000, this is 7,000. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wait because certainly I want to make sure that I get those discounts. You know. It's not like we're in a rush right now. So this guy, can you go straight into the Vampires province? Yes, thank you. They already have good units, you know, they have some Skeleton Spearmen, some Black Knights. That's difficult. Yeah, I know that I'm trespassing, but it's fine. It's fine to trespass on that place. So I don't know how many turns it will take. A lot. A lot of them, honestly. But for now, I think I'm just going to save up the money for that. I prefer that. Okay, so forget about it. We're going to war. Okay, dwarves have declared war. Oh boy. Which means that they're going to attack this army here, probably. Yeah, there they come. And it's an underground. I can retreat. So let me see what they actually have. They have some quarrelers. They have longbeards. So they have the units there. I find that since dwarves are so slow, if you have 5 or 4 so growth throwers, you can take out a good chunk of their key units in battle before they can strike back. Probably so. Now he's sending 2 armies. I like that he has a lot of bolt throwers and quarrelers there. And grudge throwers there. So yeah, of course I have to retreat. There's no other way. Hopefully he can't access with both of the armies. Okay, so this is the better one. Now, I might lose these guys right away. Probably so. You know, he has a lot better infantry. I have just archer forces and 1 bolt thrower against them. So basically he has more than what I also have. Let me see what I actually lose. Standard stuff, you know. So the idea here is to maximize, you know, since I had all that money, now I'm gonna have to build up as fast of an army right now. So yeah, let's fight this one out against the dwarves. Do I have deployment or anything? Oh well. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna win. They have more numbers and this is very hard difficulty. It's not legendary, by the way. It's very hard, and in very hard they will still get the bonuses that they want. Like he has 5 extra units. Who am I kidding? I might just be able to destroy a couple of specific units there. Man, if I had kept the other units, you know, I was considering that I could manage that, but oh well. Okay. So time to go to war with the dwarves. I honestly want to just defend near Catacate Peaks until I can arrive with a couple of armies. I can build up 2 armies, you know, very fast. So let's see about that. I should honestly change right away into the how to say. I should change into some extra recruitment capabilities so that I can, you know, recruit everything that I want. But I gotta assume that my army at Catacate Peaks can defend against anything. I have to assume that. There's no other way right now. Even though, of course, they're gonna try to attack me. I was silly right now because since I have Catacate Peaks, he's just considering taking me out. But I wish this guy hadn't been attacked. If he had waited 1 more turn, this army would be in place to defend the other provinces. So here's what I'm thinking. If I place my units here, I'll be immune to the bolt and grudge throwers until I'm ready to attack. You know? I can also deploy them here. Yeah, in 8 peaks you might want to get rid of the tannery and replace it with walls if you can, for sure. That's one of the things that I have to change right away. So I'm thinking if I try to avoid their grudge throwers, maybe I can have a deal here. So being over there, you know, I can always then move over here and still have a decent battle. It's just to avoid as much as I can their bolt throwers. I feel like it's good. So these guys, I might just send them here or over here, honestly. This way, these guys are going to be able to maybe charge those. Take high ground for sure. The AI will charge you. Yep, for sure. I think the back of the hill, it's mostly what I need. So, Dwarf Warriors with one, you know, I have enough units to make a mixed line. So there we go. He probably can attack this guy, but oh well. If I am going to win this, yeah, if I am going to win this, it's going to be very lucky shots. You know, I'm thinking that these guys are still defended, but they cannot attack as well, so I'm gonna have to move them as I can. If you're at the bottom of the hill and their longbeards charge down, you'll just shatter instantly. Yeah, I'm predicting that once they are here, I'm gonna move in. That way, I'll reduce the fact that he has all of those bolt throwers and stuff, you know, because this way their bolt throwers might miss a lot of shots. Hopefully, if they do not, I'll just move. You know, that's the main idea. Because they have a lot of those, and they need a very clear line of pathing. You know. So yeah, as you can see, there's some units who are not hiding. So I can just move them away. Maybe they're hiding. Yep. So for sure, I need to get their longbeards as fast as I can. You know, I'm gonna... Yeah, as soon as I get their longbeards, I think they have 5 of them, then I can rely on my infantry. So that's the target that I need. My infantry units must deal with those. So far there have been no threats. What is this guy's range? It's low, so that's fine actually. So these guys should just move here. There you go. Maybe to draw some bolt throwers and stuff. I don't know. But it's the idea here is to make sure that he doesn't have a good range, you know. So I could move here, honestly. Not honestly right now. Decisions. Should I fight on even ground or on higher ground? Well, he's moving over there, so while he's moving... Yeah, let's go for it. Que não arrisca não petisca. This is a saying in Portugal. Those that do not risk anything achieve nothing. You know? So these guys, I'm just going to stop them. They should be hidden right now. Yeah, there you go. Higher threats and stuff. But it does seem like their bolt throwers are quite winded there. It's interesting. Yeah. And at least a couple of my units are hiding, you know. So my quarrelers, I really want them to be able to hit just some longbeards. You know, 3 units hitting 1 unit of their longbeards, 2 other units hitting the other one. Maybe that'll draw it. There's some miners and longbeards there. Okay, so this is probably the flank that I want to hit. As you can see, the longbeards, their field artillery is already firing. I think so. I don't know. I'm just going to move these guys to make sure that he, you know, this causes some damage. Okay, these guys... Well, those are some slayers. I gotta get rid of there. Who dares wins. Exactly, man. Now, group 2. There's some longbeards and dwarf warriors there. Okay, let's attack this guy. Let's attack those longbeards. Let's attack these longbeards. Longbeards and longbeards there. There we go. Longbeards, you can actually move in over here. Okay, these guys, maybe I can hit one of these guys. Let's attack here on the quarrelers. Come on, Dwarf Warriors, go for it. I'm actually gonna send my X-Slayer against those Slayers. I think he can manage there. Those are some miners, right? That's fine. Where's some Longbeards? There we go. Let's try to hit these guys as much as I can. There we go. He's hitting those Slayers well, but he's killing my Dwarf Warriors there. Nah, I don't think that I'm gonna manage this one. Still have their Khazad Dragon Slayer there. So the Slayers might die. Who are these? These are Dwarf Warriors. He's sending some Longbeards there. Okay, let's just make sure that all my units kill the specific units there. These are Longbeards as well. So they're killing them well. Okay, let's start attacking those Quarrelers. This should do that. Okay, Slayer should be dead very soon. But my units are falling, and specifically these Dwarf Warriors are not really well. Let's attack those Longbeards. Here we go. Yeah, there's one unit wavering there. That's nice. Slayers are dead, so I'm gonna get these Dwarf Warriors to attack those others. That should be easy. What is this? Some Longbeards? Right, let's attack those. Where are my miners? Attacking some Quarrelers, they can actually survive those. So let's send them in. Okay, if I could only get those other units, you know. Those are some Longbeards. He has more Longbeards than I have. That's basically the problem here. Okay, these Dwarf Warriors, they might hang on. Well, I'm gonna lose the battle, but still get some casualties done, you know? Maybe do I have an angle against this Cazador? I don't know if they have an angle, but I'm gonna try it. Maybe they can get an angle there. Okay, so these Slayers seems like they're gonna die. Yeah, he's killing my own missile troops, which is gonna cause me to die. I need this Longbeard to hit there, so I'm gonna try and send some fire here. There we go, that's one unit there, and the miners are also going away. So maybe I can do this. My miners are dead against those Quarrelers, which is really not that good. Is there anyone there who is suffering heavily? No, let's attack this Longbeard. Oh, come on, dude. You can kill those Slayers and kill those Dwarf Warriors? Probably so. Hang on, those units are dead, which means that I can actually have an angle at this guy. And I can send my Ulrich over here. Maybe so. Yeah, but my line there is gonna collapse. These are just some Dwarf Warriors, some Longbeards there. Yeah. Okay, so Quarrelers, come on. Get all those Slayers and other units. And Dwarf Warriors, there we go. So it's good to know that this guy actually manages really well against the Slayers. So I can send my Dwarven units against them. Now, he's attacking with these Quarrelers. Let's attack those. They have great weapons. Because this guy is dead, you know, it's fine. Kill that Slayer, dude. There we go. Come on, kill him. I wish I was really better prepared for this, but, you know. No way. Now let's charge in. Right, let's see if I can get his Khazad Dragon Slayer. Let's go for it. What do I have in terms of units? Well, I don't know. Let's go for it. Actually, I told these guys to attack their general. Well, it's probably gonna pay off a little bit. Let's see if I can do that. If I could get him, that would be so nice. This guy is doing great damage there. Well, honestly, maybe I can cause these guys to run. Yeah, I don't have a lot of units there, so why not use this fire, you know? Come on, just one shot there. Come on. Like, let's replace these guys here. Oh, I managed there. Oh, that's nice. Maybe I can do so. Well, I'm not going to win, but I'm going to cause them very many casualties. So at least that is it. Yeah, there we go. Now these guys, let's just attack these lines. Come on. Yeah, my warriors are just fleeing right now. And he still has those quarrelers who can perfectly manage everything, you know. Won't have a lot of good targets for this guy. Well, let's see if they can even hit this guy. Quarrelers, they're killing these dwarf warriors. Let's kill those longbeards. It's too many longbeards for me to deal, you know. These longbeards are... These guys are broken. Let's attack this. These are some longbeards and dwarf warriors. Let's attack the dwarf there. These guys manage against those thunderers. That's cool. Yeah, at least I'm on the higher ground, you know, but... Right now, I really need to kill these longbeards. Longbeard. One. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, so over here everything is fine. Let me charge in those quarrelers. Come on. There's a longbeards. Ah, those guys are retreating. Let me see. Did I get any troops back? Longbeards, let's attack Cazador there. Did very well. It looks like you're taking out one of for everyone you lose. Yeah, pretty much. Now there's not a lot of options, so let me just send this guy here. Sending this guy here just to make sure that they don't hit any more the targets. If I had a general with this guy, not a general, I mean a captain, you know, I would have sent it against their quarrelers there to make sure that they would die, you know. That they wouldn't, if they weren't attacking so much, my quarrelers would be full strength right now, and maybe I could do something. But well, you know, it wasn't expected to be a victory, and for sure it wasn't. Now, I'm interested to know how many casualties these guys actually had. So 50, 42. See, they actually caused about as much as the other ones. So yeah. Okay, so the only good thing about this is that I'm going to have more, you know, better units overall. This was the one that had very, let's say, weak units. I don't want to say too weak, but you know, rather weak ones. And I'm going to use, I'm not going to have quarrelers, I'm going to have thunderers on the other ones. Now, valiant defeat was to be expected. They still lost a lot, man. Alright, but my army is completely destroyed. Yeah, well, couldn't do it. Was, you know, it was a betrayal per se. Now he does have 3 armies nearby, so I'm going to see if the vampires want to go against war with them. Even though it's very difficult, I'm pretty sure they don't want. But let's see. Did gain a follower there. And now I have a grudge against this guy. Alright, so.
Don't think so.
He does have an army here, and I'm heavily considering that I should attack it to make sure that, you know, it's not that I would like to conquer that, but if I attack him, I would get, you know, better stuff. I can actually get these iron breakers, you know, but oh well. Either that or I should recruit some more units, but I do have enough infantry units to deal with what he has. Well, he does have 11, 20, and then he has the dwarf warriors and miners. How many missile troops. He only has thunderers and a bolt thrower. I can deal with this army just because I have my many or plenty of missile troops there. Of course, if I had... Can I attack it right now? Yes, I can. So, that's what I'm going to do, because I'm going to have these guys with them. But before taking that example, of course, you know, it do have some hammers and stuff, some garrisons here. Let me demolish this so that I can get something better. So, should I have this guy with this guy? Because his abilities, I'm going to show you one of his abilities. Hang on a second. He does have good ammunition. He has the ballistics, which gives more accuracy. And he also has... One second. Also has another ability, which is... Where is it? There we go. This one gives more armor-piercing damage. So... It's actually really good to use with thunderers. So the idea is that I'm going to move this guy. He's going to be kind of like a spy right now. And he's also going to reach there so that I can see what's going on. Man, if I had that second army, it would be so much better. Alright, but right now, I need to see where I can recruit better troops. If I go here, I might be able to get some iron breakers soon. Actually, here. Yeah, this one is kind of the best. I could get iron drakes, an organ gun, but you know, I don't have the blacksmith here, which I need. It's kind of the one that I need. And I didn't want to spend all that money with this. So I'm going to recruit a new lord here. By the way, I can recruit them with 6. So this is Rune Lord, the standard lords. Yeah. I like the standard lords, honestly. This is handsome, no. Melee attack. Okay, this guy's good. These are rune lords, however. I think I'm gonna go with the lords. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the lords. They have more damage, and I kinda need them against these guys. So let's go for that.
Let us begin.
Now I can have some stuff. Level quarter reduction. Nothing too fancy. Do I have anything around here that gives more experience? No, just public quarters and stuff. Right. Cannot have anything interesting there. I'm lacking on those. But skill points. Okay, so here's where I'm gonna go for. Okay, so what I'm thinking, I still need the movement. You know. Could have the lightning strike there, but I like the tactician. I think this is what's gonna do for me, you know. I really like the tactician, so I could have full tactician right away. More ammunition, which honestly against dwarves it does make the difference, right? Either that or I can get more armor and a scout veteran for this guy. I don't know. I'm gonna gamble here because that's a lot of ammunition and more missile damage. Suddenly it's 12% missile damage. So this basically just makes my dude much better. How many slots I have? I have 4, and I can increase that. No, that's already increased. And what can I recruit? Standard stuff. Long beards. Can recruit some cannons there. Can't recruit these guys because I need the armory. Well, it's fine. It's fine, actually. So let's go with the units that are kind of better for this. Yeah. So I think having mixed, you could try sending a hero to Karak and break the walls. That way, by the time you get an army up there, it will be easy to take over. Because I'm for sure that there's where the dwarves' best unit buildings are. Yeah, for sure. Right now, one of the things that I can do is just start getting small conquests around my place. Around Karak 8 Peaks, but before I do so, I want to make sure that I start up getting some units around here. Let me just see if there's anything. Well, these guys immediately receive some unit ranks, so that's good. I think I'm gonna go with 2 Thunderers, 3, and 2 Quarrelers perhaps. I think it's better. I like having some Quarrelers, I like having some Thunderers, just because of the armor piercing. I feel like these guys are going to do a lot of damage, but the Quarrelers are overall, you know, they have a little bit more ammunition. No, they have the same, so that's fine. So I can recruit all of those guys, and I can still recruit... Oh, I cannot recruit on global? I could actually. They're more expensive, but I could recruit them. You know, just to make sure that I would get those units as well. Let me see that.
It is time.
So can this guy move in camp? He cannot. Okay, that's fine.
Grudges will be settled.
Okay, instead of getting that Quarreler, let me just get the Grudge Thrower. These guys are anti-large, and these guys are anti-infantry. I'm just going to focus on getting Grudge Throwers. 2 or 3 per army. So that means my armies are going to have a lot of, you know, damage potential. I can also get another hero here, or another lord. This one I had already purchased, so I'm gonna... I could have him, but, you know, these other ones are kind of better, because they're already rank 6, you know? So let me get this guy some income. Thank you. Let me get some skills here. Some Root Marsher. Can have more damage for ranger units, which I could get here. Or I can get runes. More armor, that's always nice. This one is really cool. So basic this, and this, you know? Like getting this, getting this, getting the master rune there. There we go. Now I can get a lot of missile damage for ranger units. And just get some ranges on this guy. Or... well, I don't want more than... try confederate with Caraj Azul. Dude, there's no Caraj Azul anymore. Then you can get Karakate Picas quicker. No. I'm going to show you the map, Marco Pro 9. By the way, welcome to the stream. But I'm going to show you what's going on, by the way. Yeah, not interested on that leadership. Not interested on these ones. This one actually gives some armor piercing damage. I wonder if that would be better than getting this. I think so. Let's risk it a little bit. So in here I can actually get some Slayers. These guys are good for, you know, they're anti-large. They're not actually better than other ones like the Longbeards. I think I'd rather have these guys as armor piercing, you know, as armor piercing units. Or these Dwarf Warriors. Yeah, so let's get a couple of these Longbeards. And in order to get for that other army, I'm gonna start building up the infantry units here. So, as I said, man, in terms of the map, it's just the dwarves. They confederated a lot of guys and managed to kill most of the greenskins. And right now, just before you arrived, they just declared war on me. So right now it's about making sure that this province is maintained and that I can still take up and get everything that I need. Let me see diplomacy. Oh, by the way, I'm always recording at the same time for YouTube, so the episode for YouTube is going to end right now, and then but I'll keep going. So thank you guys for watching on YouTube if you're watching on YouTube, and bye bye. Cheers.